I don't know what happened to that. I mean, it's just like, it just keeps going. It's cute little tiny makeup. Hey guys, welcome back. So I got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and pretty much all over the place with my favorites this week. I think all drugstore goodies again, so that's really fun. Some new things, some rediscovered favorites, neutrally sort of eye looks, I would say, kind of peachy cheeks. And I was really enjoying kind of a orangey sort of a lip. So I guess that's a little like theme would be, I have a couple of orangey lip favorites and drugstore. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so first off, I was playing with this palette quite a bit this week. This is the Essence Yes I Can Natural Look Eyeshadow Palette. So this is just a little outside sleeve, and then the actual palette looks like this. I would say that this is my secondary favorite for eyes this week because there's something I liked a little bit more than this, but I do think this is a pretty palette. Now, first thing I noticed about this palette is there is a mirror here, so there you can kind of see it. It doesn't feel very secure. It feels like this could possibly come unglued and, you know, then you're gonna have a loose mirror. I mean, I don't know that, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. So that's just kind of a little side note. Like, I'm honestly a little bit afraid to hold it like this. Like, is it gonna fall? I don't know. It's not loose yet, but it's just, I'm wondering. So we'll see. Okay, so this is an overall very neutral palette. Something about this palette, I think it needs a lot more mattes in it. There are some, like there's this one that's a blending shade, this one that's a blending shade. There are some dark shades, so that's good. But I just wish there were maybe like 2 more kind of blending shades. I don't know. Blending shades, I think, is what I kind of like find myself needing more of in this palette. But I would say that the standouts are definitely the shimmery shades. Like I have this one on my lids today, and it is so pretty. I wore this one this week. I tried this one. So these are kind of a little bit soft and a little bit loosely packed. So I do have a little bit of fallout when I apply these, but I just use a setting spray with them, and that really seems to help because it helps to kick them up a notch, helps to kind of hold everything together. So if you do that, I don't think that they're difficult to work with at all. I think this palette was $15 on the Essence website. I don't know if it's sold at Ulta. I will link it down below for you for Ulta too. But I got it on the Essence website, and it was, I think, around $15. You get a lot in here, which is awesome. Let me swatch one of the mattes. Like, this one is super creamy and really nice. And I will swatch this one. So the mattes are really good. I just wish that there were, you know, another blending shade or 2 in there. Because yeah, looking at this, like this darker shade, really nice matte. Very, very blendable. Again, a little bit soft, but not overly soft, just a smidgen soft. But look at those. So pretty and pigmented. I like this palette for $15. I mean, you get a lot of shadows, so I don't know. Maybe I'm like just, oh, there's like, hang on, let's get that out of the way. $15, I think that's a fair price for sure. And I like it for $15, but I think I would really super love it if it were like $12 or even $10. That would be awesome. But I mean, it's nice packaging to it, cute presentation. You get a ton of shadows in there. So I don't think $15 is a bad price by any stretch. But I don't know. I'm a drugstore girl, so I would be even more excited if it were like just a smidge less expensive, like maybe in the, I already said it, the $10 to $12 range. A for sure eye favorite this week is this palette from Colourpop. This is so cute. I kept it in the little outside box because the outside box is like the cutest thing ever. This is the Shayla and Colourpop Proceed with Caution palette. So here's the outside box, and then the inside is just a sleek black packaging to it with really fun bright yellow writing on it. So this is an overall pretty dark palette. Like there's, I guess it's really not. I guess there's a lot of variety here, but there are some kind of more intense colors like this one, this one, this one, this one. So there are a few intense colors in here, but then there are some fun bright ones as well. I think I wore this with a blending shade one day. Like I just kind of put a little light sheer application of it, and it was pretty. It just kind of added a little bit of a yellowy tint in there. I've worn this one, and this is so pretty. This is a gorgeous golden color. So really it's, I don't even know how to describe this color family or story happening in here, but quite a few warms, like warm, 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 warm. That's kind of a burgundy sort of a shade. Let's swatch this middle color. I think this one's kind of like a smoky, cooler toned sort of a color. I'm running out. I've like filled up my space in front of me, and I'm struggling to find room to set all the makeup things. Love Colourpop shadows. I've said it a gajillion times. I'm pretty much never disappointed in their palettes. And they always amaze me with their packaging and their presentation, because they come out with a lot of products. So being able to get the quality right, get the presentation right, in that fast of a turnover is so impressive to me. I mean, I just think they just like really have figured out that game for sure. Isn't this a pretty gold? It's kind of a little bit of a dirty gold. So this one with this yellowy color, which is also kind of a dirty yellow, like a mustardy bright yellow. Well, it's not a bright yellow, but it's kind of mustardy, but there's something a little bit different happening with it, like a true gold, like a mustardy true gold hybrid sort of a thing there. So that one with that shade, I think so fun. Look at that one, so bright and amazing. So yeah, love this little palette. I think it's like $12, so really good price on it. For blush this week, I have a couple of standout favorites. So first one is an Essence one. This is the Matte Touch Blush in number 10, Peach Me Up. They make such cute blushes. I've really liked their blushes over the years. They've kind of, you know, brought some and then gotten rid of some and brought some new ones in and whatever. And I'm pretty much always impressed with them because they're always affordable, and they're usually kind of a silky sort of a formula to them. I think they had ones that were called Silky Touch blushes or something. So this says matte, but it still has that silkiness to it. And I wouldn't really call it full-on matte. I think this is a little bit more satiny. So I think it has just a little bit of, I wouldn't say a sheen, but it doesn't have that flat matte look to it. It has a little bit more of a natural finish to it. And this is a really pretty peachy shade. This is what I have on today. Just adds like a little pop of color, but is still slightly on the neutral side. So it's kind of neutral, but just moving towards a little bit of a pop. So I think it's really fun, great formula, very blendable, doesn't stick and drag. It's easy to blend. I really don't notice it fading any more than other blushes. I usually have some fading with most every blush, just a little bit, so I don't notice any more with this. So super affordable, really nice formula. I wore this blush again this week. This is the Rimmel Maxi Blush, powder blush in 004 Sweet Cheeks. Sweet Cheeks. And this is kind of in the same family as the Essence one, but this is more on the orangey side. But I would say same sort of scenario in that it is kind of silky in texture. Really pretty. I mean, yeah, silky is how I would describe it. I don't know what happened to that. I mean, it's just like, it just keeps going. That swatch just keeps on going. So I don't know. It's like something like lipstick smeared across your face when you go to like grab your hair or something. So yeah, don't mind that weird smeary swatch, but there it is. So it's definitely more on the orangey side. So it's got a lot more warmth to it, but I think it's fun. I think it is still on the neutral side, but then again, has a little bit of that pop, but it has a little bit more of that warm pop, you know? But again, that really nice formula that's easy to work with. It's a very affordable blush. I like the name. I think that's cute. So yeah, another great drugstore one. Couple other cheek favorites. Man, I had a lot of favorites this week. I was just playing with all the makeup things. Okay, so I grabbed these at Ulta the other day. These are the I Heart Revolution Bronze and Glow, and I'll tell you the name of the other one in a second. But how cute, this packaging. It's cute little tiny makeup. Love that. And then it's cute packaging. So this is like so many things that I love right here, and it's affordable. I think it was like $7, and I used a coupon because I got a couple of them. So this comes with a really nice a contour kind of a color, and then a really beautiful highlighter. These are so pretty. This is kind of a rosy sort of a contour color. So it's pretty cool toned. So it's definitely more of a contour than a bronzer, but because it has that little bit, I feel like it has a little bit of a rosy undertone. So, I mean, obviously I'm wearing a blush today, but I think it could be one of those blush bronzer sort of products that's kind of a one and done sort of a step. So love that about it. It's very blendable. It's pigmented, but easy to blend, but also kind of buildable. It's not instantly, whoa, pigment, but you don't have to do a lot of building with it. So it's kind of right in between, a really good formula to it. This highlighter is very silky, and if you build it up a little bit, it's got that metallic-y sheen to it. It's just a great kind of cool toned champagne sort of a shade is how I would describe it. Very nice formula on both of these. And again, adorable packaging and cute little tiny makeup and affordable. Love it. And the highlighter palette is the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Elixir Glow. Again, beautiful packaging, so cute. It's kind of a creamy color with a rose gold, sort of a chocolate dripping happening. So this one is obviously a glow palette, as the name suggests. So it's got two different glowy sides to it. This one is a little bit of like a, how would I describe this? Kind of a rosy pinky sort of a color. And then this one is kind of a sparkly, icy champagne sort of a color. So I have that one on my cheekbones today. And I applied it kind of lightly. This is beautiful. So I didn't use the pinky side quite as much. That one's a little bit more, on me, more of a blush topper. So it's kind of subtle. It ends up being kind of a subtle bit of glow blush topper sort of a product. But this one, gorgeous. I feel like the swatch is not fully doing it justice there, but I love it. I wore this on the inner corners of my eyes several times this week. It was really pretty that way. It's just, I don't know. I like that it's metallic-y, but then it's got that sparkle to it. If you don't like shimmer in a highlighter, this would definitely not be for you, because there's definitely shimmer in it, but it's not chunky glitter. It's not super, super finely milled shimmer in there, but it's also not chunky glitter either. I would say it's just a little bit more significant of a shimmer. You know what I mean? Like you can look down and you can see little silvery pieces. So I hope that's making sense. Beautiful. I love how it catches the light. I love the little bit of shimmer. I think it's fun. And this is almost like, I don't know. I mean, I had so much fun with toys as a kid, and the look of things and the packaging of toys. This like brings me back to my childhood. I like happy, fun makeup. I just don't take makeup too seriously. So I like this kind of stuff. I think it's cute and happy, and why not? You know what I mean? It's kind of like Too Faced. They always do such fun packaging. So that's one thing I really love about their brand. I'm going off on a tangent. I love cute packaging, and I don't take makeup too seriously because I think it's just happy and fun. And lastly, lip favorites for the week, a couple of kind of corally, orangey sort of favorites. So I went through my collection and I had a bunch of really old Revlon, what are these, super lustrous lipsticks that were super duper old. So I decluttered those, got rid of those, threw them away because they were scary old. And I repurchased several colors that I knew I really loved. So one of them is 674 Coral Berry. And this is so cute. I forgot how much I really enjoy this color. And I like the formula of it too, because it just has that fresh makeup sort of a look. If you apply it lightly, it's kind of that, oh, you just ate a popsicle kind of look to your lips. So that's really cute. Or you can kind of intensify it like this. And it just has that springy, summery, fresh sort of a look that's really, really cute. So it's a coral, but it's got a little bit of pink to it. So it's, I don't know, it's like a girly, spring, summery sort of a coral. I think it is a lot of fun, comfortable, hydrating formula. Not the longest wearing because it's got that creamy, lustrous sort of look on the lips, so it's not gonna be the longest wearing lipstick, but sticks around and does give your lips a little bit of a stain, but really enjoyed this one this week. And I've kind of got on a combo of the two, but I have more of this one on. This is Wet n Wild's Purdy Persimmon 970. So this is one of their Mega Last lip colors, I think. Couple bucks, love them. Great matte lipsticks. I mean, if you're looking for just a great, not gonna fail ya sort of lipstick in the drugstore and you don't mind a matte lipstick, I mean, this is a comfortable matte, but if you don't mind a comfortable matte, I just don't think you can go wrong with these or the Maybellines because they're just like super affordable. They've got a ton of colors and they're just great stinking lipsticks. Great stinking lipsticks. They just work. So here's this one. It's a fun orangey color. So it is a little bit red, but more orangey. And it's bright and fun and a statement lip and a little something different. I just don't think there are as many colors like that out there, especially in the drugstore. So love this one as a great bright orangey lip pop of color. It's a blast. Really comfortable, great formula like I've already said, super affordable like I've already said. Both of these great drugstore lippies. Okay guys, those are all my favorites for this week. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you were loving this week or maybe not so much loving. Let me know your weekend plans or any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.